Hi everyone. Today we will study used to, would and past simple. You can find this topic in your books Speak Out Intermediate, Unit 4.2, Grammar section. First of all, I'll talk about used to, would, simple past, comparing these with examples. Following this, we will practice the structures with some exercises. Finally, I will suggest what you can do for further study and practice. Let's start with some example sentences. When I was a child, I used to play marbles every day. When I was a child, I used to watch cartoons. When I was a child, I didn't used to wake up early. Have a look at these sentences and try to answer the questions. Did I play marbles in the past? Do I play marbles now? Did I watch cartoons in the past? Did I watch cartoons once or many times? Did I wake up early in the past? Here, you can pause the video and think about the answers. Yes, here are the answers. I played marbles in the past every day, but now I don't play marbles. I used to watch cartoons in the past, but this is not a habit of mine anymore. I don't watch cartoons. Did I watch cartoons once or many times? I watched cartoons many times in the past. I repeated this action. It was not only for one day or once. Did I wake up early in the past? No, I didn't wake up early in the past. Now, if we look at the structure here, we use used to plus base form of the verb, which you know as verb 1. This means we don't add anything to the verb. And we use used to for habitual. It means repetitive actions and habitual states in the past. Also, we use used to for situations that are no longer true. Let's have a look at the examples. Sarah used to wear glasses. She wears contact lenses these days. So it means something has changed about Sarah. Sarah doesn't wear glasses anymore. People used to search for information on the books at the library. But today, people search things online, so this was only something true for people in the past. Used to in negative sentences. We use used to in negative sentences again with the same meaning for habitual actions and habitual states in the past and situations that are no longer true. Let's have a look at the examples of the structure here. I didn't used to be awake so late every morning in the past. This sentence means now I am awake late every morning. And please be careful about how we write used to here. Because in negative sentences and question sentences, the spelling of used to changes. We don't add a D to the sentences anymore. We only say used to. Next example, Sarah didn't used to wear contact lenses. Sarah wear contact lenses today. And last example, people didn't use to search for information online. As you know, we explained this sentence before, they did on the books in the past, now they do it online. And the only thing we need to be careful here is the spelling of use. Next, questions. Both yes/no questions and information questions. The meaning doesn't change, but let's have a look at the structure together. Did you used to work so hard? Because I see that now you work so hard. No, I didn't. It all started when I changed my job. We can answer shortly to this question as no, I didn't. And if you have a look at the question, again, we need to be careful about the spelling of use here. Next example. Where did Andy used to live before moving here? And Again, please be careful about how we wrote use here without a D. The answer is, I think he used to live with his family in France. He doesn't live with his family in France today. So there are two different types of examples here. One is a short answer and the next one is with a long answer. If you want to give a long answer to the question, of course this will make a positive sentence, and if it's a positive sentence, so you need to be careful about the spelling again. Here you can see a summary of what I've told so far in the chart. If you like, pause the video and have a look at the form review. Next structure to talk about habitual actions in the past is would. We can use would with the same way and meaning like used to, but there is one difference. We do not use would to talk about habitual states in the past. So we only use would to talk about repetitive actions that no longer happen in the present. So let's have a look at the examples here. We can say, I used to go to rock concerts when I was young. This is correct. We can also say, I would go to rock concerts when I was young, because these are both actions. But even though I can say I used to be very energetic when I was young, I can't say I would be very energetic when I was young, because be is a state verb here. Lastly, when we study the usage of simple past for habitual actions and states, we need to be careful about one point, which is we do not use used to talk about things that happened only once or for a specific number of times. For example, I can't say we used to move to Eskişehir this summer because this only happened once in the past. We use past simple for this. We moved to Eskişehir this summer. This is a correct sentence. And also, they went to France twice on holiday. I can say this sentence with simple past because this happened for a specific number of times in the past. But I can't say they used to go to France twice. This would be an incorrect sentence. And if we compare habitual actions and states in the past, this chart will help us to see clearly the difference among these three structures. Here, for actions, we can use past simple tense, used to plus verb, and would plus verb. Let's have a look at the examples. I drank milk every night before sleep. I used to drink milk every night before sleep. I would drink milk every night before sleep. All these three sentences mean the same thing. But for states, I can only use past simple and used to plus verb. For example, Mia loved jazz in the past. Or Mia used to love jazz in the past. We can say this, but I can't use the same structure. I can't use would here to mean the same thing. Lastly, used to and would express habitual actions that occurred in the past but no longer continue in the present, and we use would with only action verbs, not with state verbs. To remind you, in spoken English, some structures are more common than the others. So you'll hear, my little brother never used to drink milk more than my little brother didn't used to drink milk. In the same way, did John eat spinach is a common way of asking this question rather than did John used to eat spinach. It's time to practice now. Complete the sentences with the correct forms of used to or would. If possible, use would. Here, pause the video and do the exercise. You can find the answers of practice 1 here. Check your answers, please. Practice 2. Find and correct the mistakes in the sentences. 2 sentences are correct. The answers of practice 2 are explained here. For practice 3, use your imagination and write what people used to do before these inventions. Here are some alternative answers for you. For further study and practice, you can check your supplementary text, page 64, exercises A and B, and also you can do my English Lab Speak Out Intermediate Unit 4.2 Grammar, Used to and Would. And if you want to do writing or speaking activities on your own, please compare what people used to do in the old days and now. Thank you for listening to me.